And we're back in the review, and this is the bit with all the, it opens with all the different lines. What's your favourite line in Robert Englund version?
I think I like the part where he goes, "Yes, let's have that drink."
Yes.
And then his bloodgasm is pretty good.
I like this one when he's like, "It won't happen again, sir." "No, it won't.
That whole scene is just great.
You're suspended." That's just, they must, I don't know if the writers had anything to do with Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's very similar kind of, quips, but they're actually good. "And tonight your name is Christine."
I hate that part.
Oh, I love that line. I think
it just kills every time.
And I don't think I put it in the review, but I really like the bit where he's in the steam bath and he's like, "More steam, by all means."
He's just really creepy, and he has a really bad wig in this too. We probably should scream wig.
It's not that bad. Oh yeah, I can sort of see it.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I never really noticed. Oh, and isn't the Red Death costume good in this?
Yeah, it is good. I think the mask looks a little cardboardy, but I love the suit.
It probably is cardboard.
Yeah, I know.
But why couldn't the Lloyd Webber version look like... Well, the Lloyd Webber stage version did look like that, but why couldn't the movie look like that?
I don't know. They had such a great costume in the stage version. Like, aside from the giant cod piece, which kind of creeped me out a little bit, it was really sweet.
I love this bit which is, "Oh, what will I think when I see you? You'll just die." And he looks like a naughty boy in this scene. "Everybody dies. I just choose the time and place for a few."
Yes.
It's like Christine's told him off for, "Naughty Phantom, how dare you kill those people." I love these overhead shots and the boots. It's just coolness.
Yeah, I think they did really, really well with the camera jump. I can't think of the word I want. It's 4:30 in the morning.
And I love the bits in box 5 as well when he's just so happy at Christie's performance and he's clapping his hands like a little kid.
Oh, I know. See, and there you can see he's clearly got at least some affection, even if it is like an unhealthy fixation for her, which is fun, and she doesn't look like his mother or anything, which is really awesome.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about that. And look, they've got the graveyard scene, and that's only ever been in the Chaney deleted scenes ever. I don't think any other version has had that. It looks great.
Well, aside from the Lloyd Webber kind of diet graveyard scene, which is completely different.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. I suppose they have a violin in the soundtrack, but then he bursts out and they do the stupid sword fight, which I forgot to mention in my commentary again. I always forget to mention that damn sword fight.
It's pretty bad.
Have you ever seen Blackadder Series 1?
Seen what?
Blackadder.
No.
No. Well, British people know what I'm talking about. Do you know Rowan Atkinson?
Yes.
Yes. It's a comedy series he was in, but in the first series it was set in the Middle Ages, and everything had this ridiculous organ accompaniment to it. It was really over the top. And when I saw the Lloyd Webber version, that's just what it sounded like. I don't know what Lloyd Webber was smoking when he wrote that particular piece of music, because it's so out of place with everything else.
Does that hurt?
Yeah. Oh, we've got the dwarves rant.
Oh, yay. So many common tropes in fandom films, and we have no idea why.
Dwarves and Turkish baths.
Yeah, dwarves, Turkish baths.
And to my knowledge, not in the original book.
I don't think Eric in the original book would go to a Turkish bath. I imagine his gross corpsey flesh would probably fall off everywhere.
What do you think of the whole Faustian sub-element to it?
The what?
The Faustian contract with the devil thing.
Oh. Well, I think it's pretty appropriate. I mean, they did it again in Phantom of the Paradise. And Faust is the opera that they're performing, and there are a lot of parallels between Eric's story and the story of Faust. So I think it was kind of neat that they kind of made him into a Faust as well. I thought it was appropriate in any case.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose if you didn't have the 1980 stuff bookending it, there wouldn't be any need for this, and he'd probably get disfigured in some other way. But I suppose that's the only way they can make it so he lives to the modern day.
Yeah, I imagine so. Oh, I can't tell you how happy I was that I didn't have to see Carlotta naked. I saw the bathtub and I thought, oh, horror movie, boobs. Oh, not hers. We only got hooker boobs, I think.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Cool. I don't understand why the manager is so into Carlotta. I mean, she's really horrible to him and she's so bitchy and everything. So Why does he like her?
I have no idea.
Isn't it Bill?
She's that hot, but she's popular, I guess.
Yeah, isn't Bill Nighy the manager in this?
Yes, he is.
I love this bit where he's teaching her to sing. I love the composition of like that eye sort of watching her. I think it's well done. Oh, and the critic. I don't think I showed the bit where the critic gets towelled to death, and that was one of my favourite scenes. It's a mishap on my part.
Well, I think you had it in another version. I think you put it in another review where there was a Turkish bath scene, and you were like, hey, this happened in this movie too, and then you had it there. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, but I never really...
Oh, here it is.
Oh, this is the line, more steam.
By all means.
I don't think I showed him getting towelled to death. I may have been worried about YouTube censoring it, I don't want to show too many of the violent parts. But actually, this movie isn't that violent by 80s slasher standards.
Oh, it's absolutely not.
Towels!
The Argento one is more violent, and that's kind of a...
That's just more repulsive in general.
Yeah. We don't need to talk about that here. We're having a happy time.
I do like how he goes out in the real world as well. I think that's quite good.
Well, his face, he wasn't born with this horrible face, though. He's had it for a long time, but he covers his up with with real skin. So he doesn't look quite as weird. I do love the scarf thing he has going on. He looks awesome.
Yeah.
He doesn't have those, psychological problems of some kid who was raised looking like a freak and had to keep a mask on all the time, either. The character development is completely different.
I love the bit when he's in the lane getting mugged. You just so want him to kill them all.
I know.
And this thing with Carter's head is funny.
Beats the guy with a coin purse.
Yeah, he's like, is this what you wanted? Boom! And the Ratcatcher, I think he's hilarious.
I think the Ratcatcher is always my favorite character when he deigns to show up in something.
But this one just never knows when to shut up. He's like, in this scene, he's like, oh, I saw you with the girl and I told the policeman all about you. Oh. And then he's surprised when he gets impaled.
Yeah, I know. He clearly doesn't have a very good sense of survival, which is probably why he lives under an opera house catching rats. Possibly.
Oh, and Raoul gets set on fire and stabbed. Oh no!
Was that you doing a girl voice?
No, it was... I was involved in another Phantom movie, animated one, and I was really needing a Christine at this time, and no one was responding, so I just had to use the old sample out of another Phantom project. So I think that was the only line I could use. She's like, Raoul! Ah! But funnily enough, sounds quite similar to your portrayal, so it sort of matches quite well. Oh look, remember floppy disks?
Yay! I really liked this little song.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the music in it's great. I like the bit she's sort of playing on a MIDI file and then she presses a button and it all crashes, like, you know how sound cards used to crash and just play the same note if your Windows crashed.
Yes.
This makeup's nasty as well.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's very Freddy though. Only a little dark, blander colors.
Because I think there's some sort of Dorian Gray going on where as time progresses it just gets nastier. Presumably because he's so many hundred years old. I wish they'd do the sequel though. Even today, I mean, what is it, 20 odd years later, but it could still be done because the character's immortal, so I don't see a problem. I'm sure Englund would want to do it. Maybe. We can hope. We should do a petition. Yay! Petition.
Yay!